Hey everybody, I thought I would do a little tutorial video on the command phase for La Bataille. This is, of course, we're playing Wavre and we're using the 5th edition rules, but the command phase is similar for both 5th edition, Marie-Louise rules, and the Regs. So this should work for any of those. Of course, at the beginning of the turn, before you do much of anything else, you are going to take a look and see how many command points you have based on the leaders who are on the map. We are starting with the French, and they have 3 command points. One for Marshal Grouchy, a second one for General Vandamme of the 3rd Corps, and a 3rd command point for General Girard of the 4th Corps. General Vandamme is within range of command span of Army Leader Grouchy, and he is active, so we can place one maneuver unit on the Corps, so the 3rd Corps is now activated. That's going to allow all the divisional leaders that are within the command span of Vandamme to activate. So that will be the leader of the 10th Division and the leader of the 8th Division, but the leader of the 11th Division is out of the command range of Vandamme, and so he would not activate with this corps. We do want this division, the 11th Division of the 3rd Corps, to activate and move in the upcoming turn. And so we're going to use one of our command points to create a maneuver unit just of that division alone. Our final command point is going to be used to activate this group of dragoons. We want to create an administrative march for them. There's not a lot of use for them here along the Ligny Creek. We're actually going to be sending them further south where they might be able to support Girard's crossing at the bridge at Le Mans. So we will then create an administrative march with them. The 2 French maneuver units for the Corps and for the single division are going to be placed in the draw cup with the other action chits. The administrative march chit is going to be placed at a building or town on the map closer to the crossing here at Le Mans, where Girard's corps is currently marching. Okay? Meanwhile, the Prussians have just one command point for General Thielmann, who is the leader of the 3rd Prussian Corps. And what they're going to do with that is they're going to place and create a maneuver unit for the 3rd Corps. That's going to allow the 10th Brigade, 12th Brigade, and the 11th Brigade to be activated when this chit is drawn, when the Prussian chit is drawn. As part of the scenario rules, the ADC to the 3rd Corps, Clausewitz, can create a maneuver unit with any unit he is stacked with. He is stacked with a Landwehr unit, and he intends to try to maneuver it into a position to block the French, and so we would put a marker on him. Once all asides maneuver units have been assigned, you can then do light cavalry initiative. So any light cavalry leader who is stipulated in the rules as being able to roll for initiative and generate initiative can then make their check. In this particular case, the leader needs to roll a 3 or less, which is their cavalry combat value or modifier, And so we would go ahead and roll and see what we get. And we rolled a 5, no initiative for this unit. If we had rolled a 3, 2, or 1, then we could place a marker on this unit, and then this particular formation, this leader, and all of the units that are within his command range that are part of his command would be activated. Just as we did with the French, we're going to go ahead and add the Prussian maneuver unit chits to the cup and give them a good shake. And then when we begin, we're going to be drawing these randomly. If you're playing using the 5th edition rules, when you draw one side's maneuver unit, say the Prussian chit is drawn first, then all the maneuver units that are part of the Prussian side will conduct their movement. Similarly, if you draw a French one, then all of the French maneuver units do their movement, and then you can either then pull all the French or all the Prussians out, or whenever the next one comes up, you just set it off to the side. However, if you're playing the Regs or Marie-Louise, when that maneuver unit is drawn, it has a specific number on it, then you're going to execute the movement for that specific maneuver unit, whether that's a division or a brigade or a single stack of units. You'll conduct that, and then as each chit is drawn, each maneuver unit is executed. But the command phase is the same for all 3 rule sets. So I hope you found that helpful. If you'd like some other suggestions for ideas for additional tutorials, go ahead and make some comments in the area below. Of course, it always is very helpful to the channel if you like and subscribe. And until our next episode, be well, everybody.